So we are at the Ibis Hotel in Dubai. Day 1 is finished, or actually day 2 in the tournament, but day 1 for you, Shane.
Yeah.
Let's just walk through the matches you had. Your first one was probably the group deciding match.
It ended up being, yeah.
Yeah, it ended because you could. It was a tight match, but still you managed to beat your opponent 2-0. How did that go?
Lincoln was my first opponent, and I knew, and I had said before when different people had asked me, and to me he's a very talented player. He has a lot of talent as far as aim, movement, creativity goes, but overall dual experience he doesn't have too much. So he's more of a dark horse because he's pretty streaky, he's not consistent. And I just tried to take him as serious as I could and make sure that I don't make mistakes, and that if he got the advantage to get the kill, that I just make sure he paid for it dearly. So, and I did very well with that on ZTN, and I managed to win 10-3. It was closer than the score showed, for sure. But then T9, I just think my experience and my style just really clashed with his, and I was able to just keep pushing through the map and put pressure on him. And it was a fairly easy win, I'd say, for a second map, for sure.
Would you say it was a big advantage for you to play him in his first game as a T1 tournament?
Looking at it all, overall, no. With hindsight being 2020, yes, for sure. Beforehand, I didn't know, but he just really heated up every single game. He just started getting better and better. He's played extremely well against Jibo and beat him 2-0, and then, which I think helped boost his confidence. I don't think he expected to beat Jibo like that, maybe 2-1. And I think that helped him going against Fox.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
So, yeah.
Second match, Fox. Well, let's say you had a rusty start, I'd say, on ZDN.
I'd say that's probably to blame for me. I tried to get a little cute in the beginning, being tricky. Instead of, what I should have done is, instead of, because I railed him when he was going for Mega, and he backed off, and what I should have done is just grab red armor and the other yellow and have 150 armor and have taken no damage and have weapons. But I pushed a little and it let him get the Mega for free and then the other yellow. So I only had 100 armor and he had more weapons. So it was, looking back at it again, if that happens, if that situation comes up again, I'm definitely not doing it. So it was a gamble, and then by the time I was like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, it was too late. So he got a really good start and was leading like 8-0, I think, something like that, and then I finally got control, and it was 5 minutes left, but 5 minutes down 8 on ZTN is so hard, especially if they're like at 100, they can just run, and it took me like 3 minutes to get one kill, and then I just started to rack it up. I just wasn't able to finish it. So
yeah. On T9?
We played T7.
T7, sorry, but T7 was quite solid for you, I'd say. He came close in the end, but
I say for an overall match, as far as playing solid the entire time, I think that's one of the best games I've ever played. As far as constantly keeping track of a player, all the item timings I had down the entire game, I didn't forget. Whenever I could put pressure, I would, but it was hard to do because he was playing very defensive very well. So anything that I did took a lot of work to do. I think, like I said, it's one of the best games I've played, for sure. So, yeah.
Deciding map was DM6, if I'm not mistaken. DM13.
13, yeah.
DM13.
And there I got a little bit unlucky in the beginning with the spawn. And then I had to try something odd and unique, and it didn't pay off to try and break the control because it was so heavy in his favor right away. And I brought the game close early on, but then there was a few mistakes. Really good prediction rockets by him, which would just put me down and stack. And eventually he'd be able to rush and get a clean kill and just get more control and pin me on the side of the map that he wanted. And he played it really well. I don't know what else I could have done. Maybe 1 or 2 rockets maybe would have went my way. Something would have been different, but you can't say for sure. So I'd say he earned that victory. Definitely, he played excellent.
So how does that play out for you in terms of an experience losing against Fox?
To me, he's always A+ material in group stages, and so no secret that for some reason when the pressure starts to get on, he doesn't play as well. And this is the third time I've played him in groups, so and he's like the most difficult group player I ever played. Anybody. So, I mean, if he keeps that form up tomorrow and he plays like he did against me, then I think he's going to do really well. He has a possible chance top 3 for sure. But as far as I'm concerned, my objective was to get through the group. I wanted to win every single map, and I just fell short of it. But I mean, I still completed like my next goal, just get through the group, give myself a chance to stay in the tourney. And I just, for some reason, most of the time finish second in groups. I just, based on 3-way tie, I got first instead. And that's how the brackets, when you guys are going to find out, that's why I'm playing when I'm playing instead of...
we can talk about it right now, because now I think it's already official. The show started already. Yeah. So you're going to, I think we can skip the G-Bow match, because that was... I mean, he was already out of the tournament. Dubai was over for him.
I mean, I still had to win. I still had to beat him for sure.
Yeah,
otherwise.
True. But I mean, looking at the second map and the score.
Yeah.
Well,
I hit like everything.
Yeah.
So
looking outlook for tomorrow. So your next opponent will be.
I play Maddox first thing in the morning, and then if I advance past him, then I play the winner of Cooler and Noctis. Either one, it doesn't matter. It's going to be very difficult. They both have, they don't play alike in any form. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup. Obviously, most people would like to see me play Cooler, and I think I'd enjoy playing him in a tournament. So, but if I had to face Noctis, I have to face Noctis, and it's no big deal. I just gotta play my game.
The switch from BO3 to BO5, does it work in your favor?
I think so, because compared to a lot of players, I don't say I'd have a weak map. It's just, am I playing in my form when I'm playing on those maps? So it's very difficult for opponents to drop maps against me. They normally drop their weakest, which allows me to do whatever I want, but tomorrow they can't. So I can pick whatever I want against them, and hopefully it'll work out in my favor, being one of the most well-rounded players on all the maps. So yeah, I really think it helps me a lot.
I think that's it for today. That's it for tonight. We're gonna give Shane a good rest, so he's not too exhausted tomorrow. Say hi to my mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, SK fans. That's it. First day of Dubai for us in terms of tournament. Closing down. End of story. Bye bye. Ciao.